Well, you're listening to the Space is a Place radio program with St. Louis Steve and
Just Keith.
DJ Keith.
DJ Keith. Yeah, I'm going to just go with DJ Keith. Yeah, that's fine.
And it's sort of like a branch off of the Jazz at the U, or a root, whatever way you want to call it. And if you haven't listened to Jazz at the U in the mornings, wow, what a way to wake up.
I know. Have you been listening all week?
I sure have. It's actually starts a little bit earlier than what is scheduled on our program schedule.
Yeah, it starts like around 5 or 6 in the morning.
Which is okay to me.
Yeah, and then it just continues from there. So it's really great.
Yeah, and it's amazing what great jazz we have playing here at the U. So with that, let's kick it off with some Erica Johnson. She's a local jazz and R&B, soul superstar talent, and we hope to have her come here in the U someday. She has done a rock drop for us, and the U baby is what she did for us. And so this is off of her first album, Revealed, and it's one of my more favorite jazz tunes. It's kind of a hopping, kind of a bebop kind of song, Billy's Bounce, which is originally done by Charlie Parker, and it's been covered and done by so many jazz superstar artists. And I know Eddie Jefferson did a version of it with the actual first time, I think, was ever with lyrics to it, because Charlie Parker just did it as a jamming out, and but this version of how Eddie Jefferson did it is what Erica Johnson learned how to do. This is what she learned Billy's Bounce by. So with that, how about we do some bouncing with Billy?
So many things through the years, through my tears, through the years, and then I went and opened my eyes. You were my idea, heaven with open arms. Now that I found myself just once, I think that it was best. We built our little nest, here's the rest, yes, best. I overlooked so many things through the years, through my tears, through the years, and then I went and opened my eyes. You were my idea, heaven with open arms. Now that I found myself just once, I think that it was best. We built our little nest, here's the rest, yes, it's best. I won't stop and think of all the things I really couldn't do until I met you. Please, baby, listen to my plea and understand my love, and you will find a true love. I want you to know just how I feel right from the start, and hope that you the same. I never had the slightest doubt, I hope I never will. I pray our love will blossom with each trip, I hope you feel the same. Please, baby, don't let me linger. Open up a song, open up your arms, hold a little close, 'cause make it plain, I love you. I think of you, dear, you're the only one I'd have since I've met you, and I need you every moment that you stay by my side. I know we're meant to find true love, dear. I vow you'll never leave me once I have you. I'll never know the song the bluebird sings so lonely. Well, it had to be early, I did used to wonder that you could love me, tell me to you. I promise you, dear, there's no other but you. There I went and said it all over again, but the way you made me love you was a sin. But what can I do?
Okay, Erica Johnson. Wow. Billy's Bounce. I love it. Whenever I go see her perform live, I always request Billy's Bounce. And a lot of people say, what? You know, and it's like, it's really a fun song for her to do live. And when you hear her do it live, it's usually with Tom Byrne playing guitar, and he can really keep up with the guitar riffs to that classic tune of Charlie Parker. So, you know, one of our local superstar jazz artists. Willie Aikens. I don't know. I'm sure you've seen Willie somewhere along the line, haven't you, Keith?
I have, yes.
He has come down again with some medical problems, and it's pretty serious this time. And the music community is reaching out to everybody in the St. Louis area for some help.
Yeah, I saw that you posted that on your Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
There's a Kickstarter thing, and there's going to be a concert and everything. So,
Let me. I would like to go to a concert with you because that'd be.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, I definitely want to go to it.
The thing is, Willie has been around. I don't know. Seems like forever around here.
Mm-hmm.
And he's played down at Spruill's.
Right.
And that Spruill's ain't there no more. Just all kinds of local jazz places, and he's probably definitely going to go down in history. I'm not saying he's dying,
but I know what you're saying though. I mean, he's having health issues right now, so
yeah.
But he's known in the local jazz community here in St. Louis, so people are getting together, to help him out because hospital bills, medical bills. They get kind of extreme depending on the severity of the illness.
Yeah.
So.
Just running a few tests can make you go broke.
Exactly. So it's nice that the jazz community is getting together to raise money for him to help pay those bills. So that's really nice of them.
Yeah.
So
we were hoping that Erica Johnson would call in, and she was going to speak about this fundraiser for her. But maybe next week we'll get her on the air.
Sure, that'd be great. Yeah.
And she's got a gig tonight, so we'll see what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, with that, I want to play some Willie Aikens. This is a old CD I got from Jazz Cat Promotions and Miss Fern Rosen, and this was back in the day when he was really hot, So, and this is a kick band that he was playing with. So, let's enjoy some Willie Aikens.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, Willie Aikens. Let's go for another one. Spin it on up. You enjoyed that. A couple tunes by Willie. And with that, I was going to play one of my favorite Erica Johnson tunes, My Favorite Weakness. This is off of her original soul demo album. So here we go. Weakness is my favorite. And so let's go ahead and spin that up. Okay,
let's do it.
I can't go on pretending I don't care. I can't go on pretending I don't care. But I'm trying to do the best I can. Try to do the best I can. Oh, trying to do the best I can. Cut it all. So instead I blush until I've had enough. You see right through me, you see. Such a shame for you. All my secrets are free, and I just wanna learn yours and absorb everything you mean. I can't go on I don't care, please forgive me. You make me and I can't go on pretending I don't care, please forgive me.
Hey. No, you can't. We're on the air, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and do a little PSA here. The University of Missouri St. Louis Office of Student Life, College of Business, and additional campus partners will host the inaugural Women's Leadership Institute on Friday, October 9th. This is a free one-day leadership conference designed to address a range of leadership challenges faced by women, including networking, career advancement, moving beyond the perceptions of women in the workplace, and thriving in diverse cultures. Registration is limited to female students pursuing degrees in business and STEM. Register online at www.umso.edu/studentlife by October 2nd, sponsor limited. And that comes from you by the U.
Yeah, something like that. I got distracted.
Yeah, you did get distracted.
Very easily, by the way.
Yeah.
What do you think about Jazz at the U?
Jazz at the U was a great little thing that we got going on. So every Monday through Saturday in the morning till 9 a.m. we play pretty much just all jazz. So
yeah,
so it's just kind of a nice wake up call for everybody. So I like it. So I'm happy with it. So
well, I know I've woke up with it a couple times already this week, and I had my little smartphone next to my pillow, and my wife was saying, "What are you playing all that? Can't you turn it down?
That's too loud." Yeah.
So
it's probably some people probably saying that to you when they walk through the MSC. They're like, "Oh my God, they're to hear more jazz." But yeah, some of the jazz. I think we need to change up the jazz just a little bit, because there's some jazz. There's different kinds of jazz. I mean, there's the real metal kind of jazz. There's a real upbeat kind of jazz, and then there's a psychotic jazz.
Right.
Well,
It's
it's like-
very like abstract kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
and it's just like the trump's like, and it's like and it just doesn't stop for like 5 minutes, and people are losing their minds
Right.
because there's like really no melody to it.
Yeah, sort of like a bunch of animals that are trapped inside a box.
Yeah,
They're all trying to get out.
So we we probably need to clean up the playlist just a little bit to make sure that that's not running on our station because I like jazz, but there's some jazz that especially when it just kind of just go like that crazy, it's kind of a little nuts. So
Well, this morning we heard some really cool tune, and I'm tempted to go ahead and play it. What do you think?
I think you should go ahead and play it.
It's that three guys that were just awesome.
Nope, 2 girls,
Oh,
2
so-
guys, and 1 girl.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
Okay.
no, 2 guys and 1 woman. Yeah.
Lambert, Hendricks, and Ross.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, it was something. So,
Yeah, they were a duet in the 60s. They did a lot of a cappella. Actually, if you listen to it, I mean, they kind of like, they were like they did a lot of rhyming. So I mean, they were jazz vocalists.
mhm.
They had music in the background and everything, but usually, I mean, their voices were instruments as well. So, and just kind of looking up, they actually disbanded. They started in 1959. Then Ann Ross, who is a female group, left the group in 1962, and then it was replaced by Yolande Bavan. And they made 3 live albums until 64 when they disbanded. And then they were going to try to do a reunion, but then Lambert died in a road accident in 1966. And pretty much after that, they had, I believe, Hendrix and Ross get back together in 2012 in a documentary regarding the work that they did. So I mean, they really just had like, I'm looking here real quick. They had about maybe 5 or 6 albums out, and it's like 6 or 7 songs. And then they kind of disbanded after Ross left, and they brought someone on, Bavan, and they only did like 2 or 3 things. But yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing trio of singers, and I'm ready to hear this, I guess.
Okay, let's go.
I can do a couple of them if you want. So.
Okay. Okay. We've been listening to a couple tunes from Willie Aiken's album, and want to mention about an event coming up on September 4th at the Kransberg Art Center. It's a Willie Aikens benefit with Joe Mancuso Quintet and special guests. We've got Adam Maness on piano. He's the piano player who plays with Aaron Bodie and beyond. Willem van Hambrecht, bass player, who's actually been here at the U. Steve Davis on the drums. And there's some special guests, Dave Black on guitar, Erica Johnson on vocals, Montez Coleman on the drums, Eric Slaughter on guitar, Randy Holmes on trumpet, and, of course, Mr. Willie Aikens on the tenor sax will be there. Now, of course, he will not be able to play too long because he is suffering from serious heart issues, and he won't have a lot of energy. But he will make an appearance and jam a little bit, whatever he can. This semester, he's not able to teach at Webster University, which will sadly, adversely impact his income. So with that, the community and the committee, with Joe Mancuso kind of leading it, we're having this event. Their goal is to try and raise enough money to cover that gap for Willie and more, to cover all those expenses of medical tests and everything that he's going to be incurring. Willie does want to play as much as he can while he still can, but he gets very tired and winded just getting to the gig. So we all have a special place for Willie in our hearts, and know that many of us do as well. And I don't know, quite a few people have seen him play at different clubs through the years, and you got to give the guy credit. He is definitely one of the superstar musicians in our local St. Louis area. So again, the Willie Aikens benefit with Joe Mancuso Quintet and special guests on September 4th at the Kransberg Art Center. So get your tickets while you can. If you have any questions about this event, you can contact me or Erica Johnson or Joe Mancuso. So I hope you enjoy